Hello, my dear friends, and welcome back to our enchanted storybook corner. Tonight, we're going to journey to a magical land, a place where dreams twinkle and the night sky holds the most wondrous secrets. So, get cozy, snuggle up, and let's begin our tale of Princess Luna and the Starlight Tower adventure. In a kingdom far, far away, nestled among rolling hills and shimmering lakes, there lived a princess named Luna. Now, Luna wasn't just any princess. While others were fond of daytime balls and garden parties, Luna's heart belonged to the night. She knew every constellation by name, from the Great Bear to the tiniest cluster of stars, and each night she would sit by her window, gazing up in awe. Her best friend was a gentle white horse named Moonlight, whose coat was as pale and soft as the moonbeams themselves. Together, they would often sneak out into the royal gardens to watch the stars dance. One evening, as Luna was tracing the path of a shooting star with her finger, she noticed something extraordinary. Far beyond the castle walls, past the whispering woods, and over the crystal river, a new light had appeared. It was a soft, pulsating glow, like 1,000 fireflies caught in a bottle, reaching high into the heavens. Her heart fluttered with excitement and curiosity. "Oh," she whispered to Moonlight, who was nibbling on a patch of clover nearby. "What's that shining in the distance? It looks like a tower glowing with starlight. We must find out what it is." Moonlight whinnied softly, as if in agreement. The mystery was too captivating to ignore. Her heart filled with wonder and a thirst for adventure, Princess Luna made a decision. She would follow that mesmerizing light, no matter where it led. She put on her sturdiest riding boots, wrapped her dark blue cloak embroidered with silver stars around her shoulders, and packed a small satchel with an apple for herself and one for Moonlight. Tiptoeing through the silent castle corridors, she met Moonlight at the stables. With a gentle pat on his neck, she swung into the saddle. "Let's go, Moonlight," she whispered, her voice filled with determination. "An adventure awaits." And with that, they rode out from the castle grounds, leaving the sleeping kingdom behind them. Their journey began under the watchful eyes of the stars. They galloped through lush green valleys where the grass was damp with dew, and navigated through ancient forests where the trees whispered secrets to the wind. The path wasn't always easy. They crossed bubbling brooks that sang cheerful songs and climbed gentle hills that offered breathtaking views of the kingdom below. But Luna wasn't afraid. She felt a strange sense of peace, as if the night itself was her friend. The stars above seemed to shine brighter just for her, their light reflecting in her hopeful eyes and guiding her steps through the darkness. Whenever she felt a moment of doubt, she would look up, find the North Star, and feel her courage return. "Don't worry, Moonlight," she would say, stroking his mane. "The stars will show us the way." "I know they will," Moonlight would respond with a confident snort, his steady pace a comfort to the young princess. The trees were so old their branches were gnarled like the hands of wise old men, and their leaves rustled with stories from centuries past. Perched on a low-hanging branch was a magnificent owl, its feathers the color of twilight and its eyes as round and golden as the full moons. It blinked slowly at the princess and her horse. "Woo! Woo!" the owl hooted, its voice deep and resonant, echoing through the silent forest. It sounded not like a simple animal call, but like a thoughtful question. "Princess Luna," it said, its voice surprisingly clear, "the Starlight Tower is full of powerful magic." Luna was taken aback to hear the owl speak, but she wasn't frightened. She could sense the wisdom and goodness in its words. With a respectful nod, she replied, "Thank you, wise owl. I don't seek power or treasure. I only wish to understand the light. I will go with kindness in my heart and courage in my spirit." The owl seemed pleased with her answer. It ruffled its feathers and gave another soft hoot. "Then I shall accompany you," it declared. And so, the wise owl joined her journey, flying just ahead of them, its silent wings cutting through the night air, acting as her feathered guide towards the glowing tower. Finally, they emerged from the forest and stood at the edge of a wide, open clearing. And there it was, the Starlight Tower. It stood tall and majestic, more beautiful than Luna could have ever imagined. It wasn't built of stone or wood, but seemed to be woven from pure, solidified starlight. It shimmered and pulsed with a gentle, inner radiance its peak reaching up to touch the very stars it was made of. A soft, melodic hum emanated from it, a sound like a lullaby sung by the cosmos. It was a sight of breathtaking beauty, a beacon of dreams and magic in the heart of the night. Luna dismounted from moonlight, her eyes wide with wonder. "It's beautiful," she breathed, her voice barely a whisper. The owl landed softly on her shoulder, and even moonlight stood perfectly still, mesmerized by the celestial structure. The tower was waiting. It was waiting for the princess who believed in the magic of dreams. Slowly, almost in a trance, Luna walked towards the base of the tower. As she reached out her hand, hesitating to touch the shimmering wall, the light swirled and parted before her, creating an archway of twinkling stars. It was an invitation. Taking a deep breath, she stepped inside. The interior of the tower was even more astonishing than the outside. She found herself standing in a vast, circular room, and the walls were not walls at all. Instead, she was surrounded by a panoramic view of the entire universe. Nebulae of vibrant pinks and purples swirled around her. Distant galaxies glittered like spilled jewels, and comets with fiery tails streaked across the cosmic canvas. The stars, which had guided her here, now welcomed her. They seemed to pulse with a gentle warmth, recognizing the bravery and gentle heart of the princess who had traveled so far to see them. Luna felt a profound sense of belonging, as if she had finally come home. Then, a voice echoed through the cosmic chamber. It was not a single voice, but a chorus of 1,000 shimmering tones, like the chiming of celestial bells. It was the voice of the stars. "Princess Luna," the voice sang, its melody filling her with a feeling of deep peace and purpose. "We have watched you since the day you were born. We have seen your love for the night and your kindness to all living things. Your heart is as pure as the light of a newborn star." Luna listened, her heart swelling with emotion. "You have proven your courage on this journey," the voices continued. "You are the one we have been waiting for. You are the guardian of the night." Suddenly, a single, brilliant star detached itself from the celestial wall and floated down towards her. It was small enough to fit in her palm, yet it shone with the intensity of a sun. "Use this gift," the voice of the stars instructed, "to bring light to the darkest skies and hope to those who are lost. Protect our light, and in turn, it will protect you and your kingdom." It felt warm and pulsed with a gentle, living energy. A wave of understanding and responsibility washed over her. This was her destiny. "Thank you, dear stars," she said, her voice filled with gratitude and reverence. "I promise I will protect your light with all my heart." As she made her vow, the star in her hands dissolved into a cascade of sparkling dust, which flowed into her, merging with her very being. She felt a new strength, a deep connection to the night sky that she had never felt before. When she walked out of the tower, the archway of light sealing itself behind her, the owl on her shoulder hooted in approval, and moonlight greeted her with a loving nuzzle. The journey back was filled with a quiet joy. She was still the same kind and curious princess, but now she held the light of the stars within her. And whenever the night was at its darkest, or when a storm clouded the sky, Luna would go to the highest turret of the castle. She would raise her hands, and a soft, comforting glow would emanate from her, a beacon of hope that pushed back the shadows. The stars in the sky would shine brighter in response, and the people of the kingdom would look up and smile. They knew that their princess, their guardian of the night, was watching over them, ensuring that the darkness would never truly win. Her story was told for generations, a legend whispered on starry nights, and Princess Luna would often look up at her celestial friends and whisper, "May the starlight always guide us." And so, my dear friends, Princess Luna's story became a legend, whispered on the wind and written in the stars, a reminder that with a pure heart and a little bit of courage, we can all find the light, even in the darkest of times. The end. Thank you so much for joining me for this magical adventure tonight. If you enjoyed our tale, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more enchanting stories. Sweet dreams, and may the starlight always guide you. Good night.